Okay, Connor, we're getting lots of questions about what build to suit means. Can you help us understand this increasingly common commercial real estate term?
Sure. Have you ever noticed that all Starbucks buildings look the same, no matter where you are? Those are an example of build to suit. I'm going to oversimplify just a bit. A build to suit agreement means that a commercial tenant, like Starbucks, commits to building a brand new, custom built facility. Once completed, that tenant will lease the building. The tenant gets a brand new facility that meets their exact business needs, and the landowner has a secure, long-term tenant.
So is it just major corporate chains like Starbucks that demand build to suit options?
Not at all. Those big national brands usually do have specific real estate specs for their commercial buildings.
Build to suit sounds a lot more complicated than just signing a lease on an existing building. Why do people choose to go the build to suit route?
You're right. It certainly is a more complex process than a simple lease. Build to suit development usually involves the negotiation of a lease and a construction contract at the same time, but there are good reasons to undertake these challenges. When a tenant agrees to a build to suit versus doing their own construction, it frees up capital to help that business grow instead of tying up those funds in construction. Instead, those costs are spread out over the term of the lease.
Got it. So build to suit might be the right fit for companies who are more focused on growing their business versus using assets as part of their business model.
That's right. For other companies, a custom built space isn't nice to have, it's a must have. If no other commercial space in the market meets their needs, that company will wait for the construction of a build to suit space. That's true for high-tech companies with special air handling requirements or other technical needs.
And that's one downside of a build to suit project that's pretty obvious. The tenant has to wait for construction, and with rising construction costs and a tight labor pool across Montana, it can be pricey to undertake a build to suit.
Another drawback is that any tenant for a build to suit project must have very strong credit for financing purposes, and the tenant must have accurate growth forecasts and be willing to commit to a long-term lease. Build to suit options aren't always the right fit, but for some businesses, they make great sense. Biotech firms, corporate retail, and other tenants with specific needs are looking more for build to suit options as Montana population grows.
Thanks for the overview, Connor. Like and follow us for more quick commercial real estate bites like this.